Vincent Reyes had lost everything. His wife, his daughter, and the will to live. He lived alone behind a dusty record shop in Austin. No friends. No joy. Just quiet and pain. Then one summer afternoon, everything changed. A little girl walked into his shop, 6 years old, holding a broken hearing aid and a notebook. Inside, she had written, "Sir, my mom can't hear me. Can you fix this?" Vincent thought he was fixing a device. He didn't know, he was about to fix something else. His own heart. Vincent once worked with the best musicians in the country. But one late night at the studio changed everything. His wife and daughter took a shortcut home. The brakes failed. And Vincent never forgave himself for asking them to wait 5 more minutes. Since then, he hid from the world. Until he met Ava. Ava's mom was Elena, deaf, gentle, and carrying silent pain. Vincent agreed to try fixing the hearing aid. As he worked, Ava chatted nonstop. About her mom, her school's family day, and how everyone else had someone to bring. "Maybe you could come?" she asked. Vincent didn't know why, but he said yes. At the school, Ava lit up. "This is Mr. Vincent. He made a sound to come back for my mom." That night, on Elena's porch, it was quiet. Not awkward, just heavy. Vincent finally spoke. "I lost my family. I was late. I told them 5 more minutes, and they waited. I called right as they left. They never made it home." Elena showed him a message on her phone. "You were late. I was left. Maybe that's how we found each other." And for the first time in years, the silence between two broken people became something warm. But one evening, tragedy knocked again. Elena and Ava were on their way to a recital. Vincent was running late, again. Then his phone rang. "Sir? There's been an accident. Brake failure." Vincent rushed to the hospital. At the entrance, he saw Elena's handbag on a stretcher. His knees gave out. "Not again," he whispered. But this time, fate was kinder. Elena survived. Ava too. But the doctors said she'd lose part of her hearing. When Vincent entered the hospital room, Ava was bruised but awake. She smiled and signed. "Now I'm like you and Mom. We all use our hands to talk. That means we're a family, right?" Vincent couldn't hold back the tears. "I'm not leaving either of you," he whispered. "You're my family now." But just when life was healing, a new storm arrived. Elena's father, Arthur Langston, walked in. Expensive suit. Cold voice. "I'm filing for custody," he said. "A deaf woman and a repairman can't raise a child." They went to court. Arthur insulted Elena. Called Vincent a broken man. Said Ava's hearing loss was neglect. Then the judge turned to Ava. "Would you like to say something?" The courtroom fell silent. Ava stood, small and brave. "My mom and Mr. Vincent. They hear me with their hearts." She looked at her grandfather. "Grandpa doesn't like deaf people. Now I can't hear much either. Does that mean he doesn't like me?" The room went quiet. The judge paused, and then spoke. "This child is loved. Disability is not a weakness. Custody stays with her mother." Arthur said nothing. He just walked out. In the months that followed, something beautiful began. Vincent opened a weekend space behind his shop called Echo and Light, where kids could feel music through touch, light, and sound. Elena taught sign language with paint, clay, and song. And Ava? She became the heartbeat of the town. Bright, bold, and full of joy. One rainy evening, Vincent came home, soaked and tired. "But I'm happy." He noticed a drawing on the fridge, 3 stick figures under a yellow sun. One with a beard. One with curly hair. And a little girl with a purple hearing aid. Above them, Ava had written, "We talk with our hands. We listen with our hearts. That makes us a real family." Vincent stared at it, tears filling his eyes. Then he heard footsteps. Ava ran in and hugged him tight. "You fixed me first, kid," he whispered. From the hallway, Elena smiled, her eyes full of quiet joy. They never needed to say the word family again, because they already were one. Some families are made by blood, others by silent moments, brave hearts, and a love louder than sound. Ava didn't need perfect ears to be heard. She just needed people who listened with love. Speechaloon, tell us in the comments, if life gave you one more chance to love, would you take it? Bell subscribe for more stories that heal, inspire, and stay with you. This is a storyline narrative, where every silence tells a story.